All right, well, it's time to bring out our young and beautiful guest, the star of Party of Five, an Atlantic recording artist, Jennifer Love Hewitt. You are a breath of fresh air. Look at you.
Thanks. Thanks for that nice intro. The chick thing was cool.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I say it even when guys come out.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield came out, and I said the same thing. But,
chick.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to be derogatory.
I was kidding. It's okay.
All right, so the show is going great.
The show's going good.
What are you on, your fourth? Or is the show's on
the show's third season, and it's my second season.
And the show has just been, like, started sort of slowly, and it's just been building up speed.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's sort of overwhelming. The cast doesn't really know how to take it all, but it's nice.
But it's kind of a nice message, which is if you do a show, and it's a great show,
right?
Quality will prevail.
Yeah, it says something about good television, definitely. Yeah, it's nice.
And you're doing you have your third CD out now?
Third CD, yeah. Yeah, which it's slow. It's actually slow. The music business is kind of frustrating at times, but it's going good. It's going good.
And you're 17.
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know what you were doing when you were 17.
I'm not sure I want to know what you were doing when you were 17. What were you doing when you were 27?
I was still the same thing I was when I was 17, just running around the house in my underwear. I wasn't even trained yet for the bathroom.
Nice.
It was 17, you got 3 CDs, you got a series, you're out. You performed for Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
What was that? Just went over to the house, or?
No, it was actually in Boston. It was a huge big party for the election that was coming up, which is over now. And actually, the president himself was supposed to be there, but he decided to shut down the government that day, and he was a little busy, so he didn't show up. And so I sang for the First Lady instead.
Kind of cool.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. It was cool.
All right, you ready to help us out with
some
of these questions?
Yes.
Jan, coming to us with a Loveline video.
All right, here's the thing.
Jennifer, you ever get into this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of, yeah. I've seen a similar, I've seen a similar situation. I think for a person to hang out with another abusive person that's very insecure, I think you have to be insecure yourself.
Right.
So I think maybe what your main goal should be is help your friend get a little more self-confidence and a little more self-respect. And if she wants out, then finally she'll get fed up enough and she'll get out. But
thank you, Yvette.
All right, Jennifer. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
You got the CD out. You're also on the United Nations Environmental Honor Roll or something.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
In '92, I did this song called "Please Save Us the World," and it was the theme song for the United Nations Environmental Youth Fund. And I was a Goodwill ambassador that spoke on behalf of kids my age at the time about how important it is to sort of save the environment and how you can make positive changes even if you're really, really young. And so that's what that.
Now, is the United Nations trying to get, because it's not just the United States, although we are the biggest sort of piggish consumers of the world, but there's places like, Mexico City is the smoggiest place around, and a lot of places in Europe and Asia that are where the environment is a big issue too. Do they go around try to educate all those people?
Definitely. I mean, I think their big message is that we are the next generation, and so it's not very wise for us to kind of sit on our butts and say, okay, older generations go out and do something, fix it, make it better for us so that we don't have to deal with it when it's time for us to. I think they say, if you want to have a great environment when your generation comes around to being adults, then you have to do something about it too. And I think they sort of go around and lend a positive voice to saying that you can do anything. You can do something at 4, you can pick up a bottle, I mean, you can do positive things. And so that's what I was sort of doing, going out and trying to reinforce that.
Oh, that's good karma. After the show, I'm going to start a compost pile, Drew. I promise you. All right, Chris, you're out in the Loveline audience.
I'm out here, and I have this lovely, gorgeous girl right here, Dana, 19, and she's from L.A.
Wow,
Question
you
for
ain't kidding.
Yes, Jennifer, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I love your show,
Thank
Party
you.
5. I watch it religiously.
Thank you.
You play the girlfriend to Scott Wolf on your show. I was wondering, it's kind of a silly question, but what is it like to kiss Scott Wolf? And has anything awkward ever come up? Do you ever feel kind of awkward, maybe bad breath or anything ever enter the picture?
No, actually, you know, the cast of Party of 5 probably goes through one of those things of a knock at each cast member a day, just really frightened of bad breath. So you don't have to worry about the bad breath thing. Yeah, I mean, it's always sort of awkward. You're on a set with 150 people, and you have a director during the kissing scene yelling, turn your head this way, we can't see you. Scott, turn your head that way, we can't see you. You know, and so and you're still trying to make it very romantic, and, you know, you're playing a couple, but off-screen you're friends, and you each have separate relationships with different people, and so, yeah, I mean, it's always sort of awkward, but, I mean,
you ever slip him the tongue?
No. No.
All right.
No,
I'd say,
no.
I mean, do it on a Friday, but do it one of these times.
No, but it's, I mean, I have a great job, and I love
Remember the
working on
advice
the
I just
show.
gave you about knee to the groin. So.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
gotta start wearing a cup.
And I love working on the show, but thanks for asking.
Thanks,
Thanks
Dana.
for watching. That's nice.
Love, do you have any comment about this?
Yeah, I would say if it has to do with race, and if you guys really clicked and he, like, really showed any caring for you at all at that amount of time, and then something happened, something in him clicked, his family said something that had to do with race, then he's got a big problem, and he's not worth it, because you sound like a great person.
We're at that point of the show again where it's time to say goodbye. I want to do a few things first. First, I want to urge everyone to go out and get the lovely Jennifer Love Hewitt's CD called Jennifer Love Hewitt. Also, look out for the upcoming Rescue Me feature film, which she stars in. That'll be coming up in March.
March.
All right, so look for her in that. I want to thank Chris Magaha. And until next time, this is Adam Corolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Loveline is a Stone Stanley production. Yeah.